The way that the evangelical white nationalist Christian world looks at Trump, for example, where we're just everybody outside of that world is mystified. Like, how can you follow the teachings of Jesus, and this guy's a criminal and a predator? How can you possibly align yourself with him? And I think that part of that is what you're talking about here, where they just refuse to see what's going on, and they're okay with refusing to see what's going on, and it's part of the training or the, I don't know.
I think they're okay with what's going on. I mean, you talked about how they would shunt the accused to a lawyer immediately, and this just doesn't happen in the Mormon church. This happens in churches across evangelical Christianity. So a man is accused, and he's automatically protected in any one of these kinds of congregations. And the accuser is questioned, is brought before panels of male pastors, usually, to recount what happened. She is usually blamed for what happened. What were you wearing? What did you do to cause this? How did you tempt him? You know, what signals did you give him? Obviously, he wouldn't have done this to you if you hadn't been conveying somehow that you were up for it.
You temptress.
Yes. I mean, the whole Eve, Genesis 1, doctrine of original sin, women are temptresses is very much a part of how they control women in these environments and abuse women. And you look at what was said in the Epstein emails and it's the same kind of mental and psychological abuse that they use to try to control these women. And so very often they will have their abuser come into one of these tribunals and say, we've investigated this, and he's here to apologize to you and ask your forgiveness. And once you've forgiven